Say yeah! Say hell yeah!
There I am. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Starchildjr Stuffs and Thangs podcast, where we talk about all types of stuffs and things. How's everybody doing out there, huh? Y'all good to go? Y'all ready to have a fun weekend? Who we got in the chat starting it off? We got Jeffrey Wells says, I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. I know that's right. What's up there, Dr. Ron? Good show last night. I checked you out. I love the Jimi Hendrix portion. Sonia Murphy, as always, how you doing? Making her rounds and checking out all the shows. We got Ken Folk up there. What's going on? Hey now, brother. Hey now. And Brenda Ennis. How you doing there, Brenda? All right, I got some of the usual crew in the house. Did y'all catch me this morning on the morning show with Reeks with Smooth Time, the Smooth Time television morning show? Yesterday too. I've been making my rounds too, trying to promote this record. You know I gotta do what I gotta do, man. And that's what it is, man. Speaking of the new record, have y'all heard the new record yet? Have y'all checked it out? What's your favorite jams, man? I ain't seeing no shares and no likes yet. What's going on? Y'all don't feel my record? Do I need to go back to the drawing board? Is that what it is? No, I don't think that's what it is. I think y'all digging it, man. I think y'all just slow walking it and just letting it marinate on you. That's what I think is going on. But that's all good. That's what I want y'all to do. I want you to take your time and let that just seep in. Just let that next one seep in, man, and just absorb it. Absorb all of it and all its greatness. Just absorb it. Just absorb it. You got it? We got blah blah say, what up? What's going on with you, sir? Yes indeed. So we're getting close to the holiday. So you know what that means, right? Probably gonna take me a little holiday hiatus, man, because I want to enjoy the holidays, man. Even if I'm gonna be stuck in the house for the holidays, I'm gonna try to enjoy it to the fullest. And it's a lot of work bringing y'all this show, man. So I might go on a little hiatus. I ain't sure yet. I ain't sure. I've been thinking about it. I might just take the rest of the year off, but I don't know. It depends, because I do enjoy doing this show for y'all. I like entertaining y'all every Friday. Technical difficulties aside, because I have enough of those. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. We've been working through it. Do y'all know this is my 30th show? How about that? I've done 30 of these mugs already, man. You'd think I had this down pat by now, but I don't. I'm still working it out. And shout out to my man DJ Lance Reynolds, who's he's behind me, man. He's controlling everything. We're gonna get him a camera and we're gonna get him on this show at some point, man. But you know, he's holding me down in the meantime, and he's representing in the chat line. So y'all go ahead and give him a shout and follow him on social media when you get a chance. Jeffrey Wells says, I have a question. Ask your question, Mr. Wells. What is your question? I'm curious to know. I am curious. But in the meantime, while you queuing your question up, I'm going to start y'all off early with some music, man. We're going to start off with that Cabin Fever video, man, because I know y'all like that video, man. I know y'all digging it, man. And then we're going to follow that up with something else from the Pandemic album. I'm going to let DJ Lance Reynolds choose that song. I ain't going to have nothing to do with that. I'm going to just let him bang y'all with something from the Pandemic album. It's going to be something new. Sonia Murphy, would you say I'm a natural come this one? Oh yeah, you know what? I'll probably be doing the late night cyber hour tonight too. Speaking of Smooth Time TV, they invited me to do the late night cyber hour with them. They say that's the one. If y'all watched me earlier today or yesterday on the morning show, you see they got this rule where you're not allowed to cuss. So it was hardcore trying to watch my mouth, and you see I slipped up a couple of times yesterday. I did better today, but they said the late night show is anything goes. So I can be my potty mouth best tonight. So I'm going with that. So y'all see me tonight, and I think that's from 11 to 1. And in between this show and that show, y'all need to make sure that y'all check out Keith Jackson on the P-Funk Radio, man, because you know he's going to be funking it up. This is Funky Friday, man. This is Funky Friday, and y'all can start y'all's Funky Friday off every Friday right here at 9 p.m. Oh, and some more good news. Speaking of Smooth Time, Smooth Time TV. Uh, yeah, so we're also going to be, if y'all didn't hear, we're going to be syndicating past episodes of the Starchildjr Stuffs and Things podcast on Smooth Time Television. I'm not sure what day yet. We're going to work that out. But yeah, you'll be able to catch these shows in archives over there if you don't want to go to the funkstar.com, which I'm going to tell y'all about the funkstar.com a little later. I'm going to tell y'all about all of that later, and I'm going to talk about some cool things. But first things first, we're going to get into this video. We're going to start this thing off with cabin fever, like I said. Hold on. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to be answering your question, Mr. Wells. Do you see any... you know what? That's a little too personal to be talking about on this podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll save that for another interview. Brenda Ennis says, pandemic is fire. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. Sonia says, awesome. She requested Ain't Mad at It for Robin Circle on the event. That's your song, huh? And blah, blah says, pandemic is hot. You are definitely bringing the real P. I appreciate y'all, man. Well, you know what? Since y'all love pandemic so much, like I said, let's get right on into the Cabin Fever video. And then we're going to follow that up with something new from the record. As soon as the DJ Lance Reynolds gives me the cue that he's ready, he says he's good. So we getting ready to go. But before we go,
say yeah! Say hell yeah!
All right, Cabin Fever video, man. Y'all enjoy. I'm out.
Get cabin fever. I'm gonna be there. Cabin fever. Say it again, y'all. Starting to get cabin fever. I can't breathe. Cabin fever. Starting to feel cooped up. Say it again, y'all. Cabin fever. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be isolation, it's got me contemplating the anticipation of the end to the situation. The walls closing in, I can't catch my breath, trying to find a way to deal with this distress. I'm bouncing off the ceiling, 'cause I'm getting that feeling like I'm on house arrest. And I'm starting to get depressed. I get a little bit restless, 'cause I done got too much rest. And I get a little bit antsy, cabin fever's putting my patience to the test. My neurosis comes and goes, it's sad and claustrophobic notions. Temporary insanity, 'cause I just wanna spread my wings. Can we just go outside again? Jumping like a homophobic, 'cause I'm freaking out at home. No offense to LGBTQ, 'cause I know you feel it too. There ain't no place like home, sweet home. cause I'm starting to get y'all. Cabin fever. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be cabin fever. Cabin fever. Say it again, y'all. I'm starting to get cabin fever. I can't leave it. Cabin fever. Starting to feel cooped up, cause I'm starting to get y'all. Cabin fever. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be good God Almighty. Cabin fever. Yeah, yeah. Can we just go outside again? My neurosis comes and goes with sad and claustrophobic notions. Ooh, baby. There ain't no place like home, sweet home. Temporary insanity, cause I just wanna spread my wings. Cabin fever. I can't leave it. Cabin fever. Got the walls closing in, y'all starting to get tired. Cabin fever. Got me bouncing off the walls, y'all. Cabin fever. Good God Almighty, starting to get y'all. Cabin fever. Cabin fever. Cabin fever. Starting to feel cooped up, cause I'm starting to get a little cabin fever. And I'm starting to get y'all. Cabin fever.
Say yeah! Say hell yeah!
Something's going on with me, and I can't take it no more, baby. Help me. I'm bipolar. Is there a cure for this disorder? Oh yeah, bipolar. Something's going on in my mind. Somebody call me a doctor. Depression. Thinking of ways to take out my aggression. Oh yeah, I'm agitated. Drinking whiskey by the bottles, try to stay sedated. Oh yeah, yes sir. Bipolar. Only way I know to cope is with marijuana. Oh yeah, yes sir. I'm bipolar. Something's going on in my mind. Somebody call me a doctor. Flying up into outer space, at the same time falling into the sunken plains. Lower than my highs, faster than my slows. About to lose my mind, trying not to lose control. Somebody help me. Something's going on with me. Ooh, baby, I'm bipolar. Is there a cure for this disorder? Yeah, yes sir. I'm bipolar. Something's going on in my mind. Somebody call me a doctor. Paranoia. Thinking someone is out there coming for ya. Oh baby, watch out. Hyperactive. Prisoner to my thoughts, holding me captive. Oh baby, Somebody call me a doctor. Now all the pretty people with plantation psychosis are sitting under palm trees drinking their mimosas. These rain clouds are tied on a string to my thing. Rain on my parade and messing with my brain. Ow, 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 yeah. You see, nobody seems to feel my pain. There's something going on inside of my brain. Bipolar, say it again. Bipolar, yeah, something ain't right. Something's going on in my head, y'all. Ooh, call the doctor. Good Lord. I'm known.
Say yeah! Say hell yeah!
Yes, indeed, y'all. That was the Cabin Fever video, and then we followed that one up with bipolar. You know why? Cause it's a lot of mugs out here, man, running around that's bipolar, man, that don't even realize that they ain't been diagnosed yet, man. But they out here wreaking havoc, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro, you be careful. You know what? I might be bipolar myself, man. You might be guilty, man. It might be me, it might be you. I don't know. But one thing that I know in our communities, we don't be dealing with the mental health, man. If somebody mentions going to get some therapy or something like that, our people, we like, no, 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 no. We don't play that. But I'm going to tell you something, man. Ain't nothing wrong with dealing with your mental health, man. Even if you just got to mess around and just meditate somewhere, man. Even if you just got to get your meditation on, man. Get your namaste on, man. Whatever, man. You know what I mean? The mental health is important. You know what I mean? And that's why that's what made me want to do that song, man, as well as I wanted to do something that sounded kind of funky and rockish and Jimi Hendrix like and something about the condition of people being bipolar, man, cuz it's a lot of us out here, man. So, yeah. That's what it is, and I don't want to make light of it. That's not what I was trying to do with that song, but yeah, just yeah, deal with your mental health, man. You know, what I say even if you got to meditate a little bit, man, do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, mental health is important. Let's move on, man. Let me get to the comments right quick before I move on, because I seen some pretty good comments. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta scroll up a little bit. What we got happening here? All right, so what I see. Oh, Rico, what's up, man? Speaking of smooth time television, man, Rico Lewis is on here. He said 2 bands forming together is going to be bananas. You heard it here first. That's right. So y'all make sure at 11 o'clock y'all tune into the late night cyber hour, man, because I'm going to jump on over there and I'm going to kick it with Rico Lewis and the late night crew, man, and it's going to be fun. Patty Kai, what you say? Maybe now I see what you're cooking. Oh yeah, you get a chance to see. You saw the whole video. Now you see what I was cooking in the video. I'm gonna tell you some other stuff too. I made some shrimp etouffee this evening. That's the first time I ever did it. It was alright considering it was my first time doing it, but I'll get better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might even get some video of that one day. Who knows? When I get better at it, so I don't make a fool of myself. Yes, indeed. DJ Lance Reynolds sitting behind me. He says, what y'all doing to combat that cabin fever? What are some of the things that y'all are doing to get through the cabin fever, man? I don't know. Tell me. Drop it in the comments, man. Michelle Clayton with the P Funk sign in the heart. I think that means she's liking the record or liking the music and probably liking the show. She's always hanging, and we see her at the shows when we go out the Bay Area, usually sometimes all up and down Northern California when we play there. We see her and her husband at the shows, front row, always representing. And I always see her checking in on the podcast and checking in on my music. So I appreciate you for supporting too, Michelle Clayton, as well as Sonia Murphy and Miss Patty Kyle. There's a lot of loyal ones on here, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. These Sir Knows, he said, hey, y'all, I finally remembered to tune into the live. What up, Garrett? What's up, Sir Knows? I'm glad that you joined us today, man. Thank you for gracing us with your presence, man. We appreciate you. And who else we got on here, man? Y'all speaking to each other. Y'all get to kicking it to each other. You know what I'm saying? I like bringing the people together. That's a cool thing. Hey, my cousin Rita B. She said, all right then, boo. So here's the story with Boo. If you see Rita B on there and she's always calling me Boo, it's not because she's my woman or anything. That is my cousin. That is my big cousin from Atlanta, and her family, her mom and dad and her sister, they were like a second family of mine when I was young, and I used to spend a lot of time with them, holidays and weekends and stuff like that. And that was their nickname for me before it was like fashionably popular to be calling people Boo. That was my original nickname. And they always called me Boo. They never called me by my name. They just always called me Boo. So my name to them is Boo. It's not Garrett or none of that. My name is Boo. So that's what they always call me. So when you see Rita B on here saying Boo, yeah, that she's addressing me by the name that she knows me by. That's how they know me, and that's all they're gonna call me. Thank you for gracing me with your presence today, cuzzo. I appreciate you, and she's always checking in on here too, man. I appreciate you, man. What else we got going on here? It's a lot of comments. James Hemingway, what's going on, bro? Did I miss anybody? I think I have got everybody that is on here. Blah blah says playing this guitar, trying to learn how to use Cakewalk. Oh man, you ain't got the Pro Tools yet, or you just ain't messing with Pro Tools? I don't know. That's your choice. I dig it though. All right, so check it out. Now we're gonna move on. First and foremost, I haven't plugged the website yet. You know what? Hey DJ Lance Reynolds, you got that queued up for me?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's do this right here. I'm gonna stay here for this one, but the screen is gonna change. Boom. I'm always hiding it too. Now, see.
Do the picture right above 3.
Wait, do that. Do what now?
Click the button right above number 3. The big button 3. Yeah.
This here?
Yeah.
Boom. Let's see what that does.
Now try the one next to that.
Oh, that didn't work. How about that?
And we'll go back to where you were originally. Just hit that button again. The red button. Yeah, it'll take you back.
Let's just hit 3.
Yeah.
All right. So we still figuring it out. All right, but now, see, I'm gonna have to figure a better way to do this. But y'all, if y'all have seen my site before, I'm gonna try to move to the side and.
No, I got you.
All right. Well, anyways, those of you who are watching this on YouTube at the current moment, when you get a chance, make sure that at some point that you go to www.thefunkstar.com. And make sure you go drop a subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the website, man. Always subscribe. And right there, you see the home page. You got the big old yellow donate button, man. If you digging the show, man, and you feeling sorry for me because I'm out of work this year, then you go ahead and smash that yellow donate button, man, and you donate whatever amount you want. If you don't want to hit the yellow button, we got some predetermined amounts right there. If you balling, go ahead and hit that up, man. And I appreciate you. Donation is not necessary, but definitely appreciated. Let's go to the merch page, man. Let's pull up some of that merch. Boom. This is where you get something for your money right there. Now, you see right there in the top to my right there to my right. To my right there. You got the, wait a minute, go back. There you go. Yeah, now you got the pandemic record available at my website right now. But just through the holidays, you see, I got the holiday gift set going on right there where you can get the download as well as a small pandemic mask and a cabin fever lighter to go with it, man, for 25 bucks. You know what I mean? There's the cabin fever mask. The pandemic mask. The pandemic mask, I had to mark that up, man. The pandemic mask is $20. I got the big one for 25, but it's well worth it, man. It's a polyester mask. It's a dope mask, man. There's the cabin fever lighter, you know what I mean? And with all of that, you get the download of this wonderful pandemic album. Y'all make sure y'all go get that, man. Hit the music section, man, so they can see where to go check out that music. And we get to the music section. In case you want to bypass the merch and you just want to get right to the downloads, you say, man, I just want some music, man. Well, you hit the music page right there, and there goes my whole discography right there, man. Look, I get to say I got a discography now. You got my whole discography right there, man. You can purchase any of the first 3 records or however you want to purchase. If you want to buy singles or whatever you want to do, you can skip the third parties and get it right from the source. And the source is me, Starchildjr. And that's what it is. But make sure that you subscribe to www.thefunkstar.com, whatever you do when you get to the website. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Yes, indeed. And once again, drop a donation, man. I won't be mad at you. Won't be mad at you. All right, let's get back to yes, indeed. So that's that. And if you are on YouTube and you haven't subscribed yet, I need you to subscribe and get your friends to subscribe too, because we're almost at 1,000, man. We have cracked 800. We under 200 to go, man. So let's get to 1,000 followers on this YouTube page, man. Let's do it. Michelle Clayton asks, is there any vinyls? No, I have no vinyls available, man. I'm sorry. It's hard to press these units, man. These units are expensive, man, and they don't move fast enough, dude, especially since we don't have no work to do, man. But I'm going to get that for y'all, man, as soon as I get it, man. I know y'all, some of y'all like the physical copies, and y'all like to read the credits and everything, so I'm going to get y'all hooked up as soon as I can. But we'll make that happen. Y'all subscribe though, and make sure that y'all keep tuned to what's going on in Starchild Jr.'s world. That way, when I do drop it, you'll get the email. Subscribe. That's the word for the day. Subscribe, baby. Yes, indeed. Ha ha. So, with that said, I'm about to touch on something that I touched on this. I started on this morning on the morning show. And I told you I was going to talk about this today on my podcast, right? Remember, I mentioned that this one right here was from the Know Your Limitations files. Remember that? Any of y'all that watched the show this morning? Well, any of y'all that didn't? This is a segment that I'm going to try to do every Friday, and I'm going to call it the Know Your Limitation files. And as I go through my files, the first file that I pull today is going to be, and I know I'm late, but this is my first time being on since this happened. Nate. Get y'all's man, Nate Robinson, man. Check this out. This is why he's on the Know Your Limitations files. Because one thing about Nate Robinson, now, it was pretty plausible for everybody that Nate Robinson probably could have carried himself in the ring, because Nate Robinson has shown himself to be an incredible athlete, a world-class athlete, and excels in most sports. You know what I mean? So it wasn't far-fetched to think that he was going to be able to perform well in the ring. Now, consider this. First and foremost, I didn't find out he was even on the undercard until maybe the fight was just getting ready to start, and then I found out he was fighting a YouTube influencer is how they promoted him. So yeah, I figured Nate could hold his own in there, man. Gracious, was I wrong? And now we get to the reason why he's on the Know Your Limitations files, because he not only got beat, but he looks so terrible in the ring, man. he looked so out of his element to the point where I'm trying to figure out what possessed that man. Even furthermore, what I've been trying to figure out all week is how did the California State Boxing Commission sanction him to get in the ring and get murdered like that, man? Knowing that he didn't have any experience. Oh, you know what? I think we got a little bit of footage of that, man. I think I just got a little snap. Hold up. Let me go.
And he couldn't even gather himself together to get up on the stool.
Stephen A. Smith was going, oh, man, not Stephen A.
This brother was put to sleep in a way that you only... Yeah, you only...
Hold up. I'm in Stephen A.'s way. I got to get out Stephen
A.'s way. It was that bad.
Way.
Counted for at least 2 to 3 minutes.
When you get...
and when he sat up, they put the stool near him, and he couldn't even gather himself together to get up on the stool. This brother was put to sleep in a way that you only... Yeah, you only see that happen to people that take Ambien. It was that bad. And you know, I'm not going to be like other people in the NBA where you know, folks were joking around. I thought he was really, really hurt. I was scared for him when he didn't move, and he got KO'd like that. And you know, it was just something sad to see. Jake Paul clearly had more experience, clearly had more skill. He was the bigger, heavier fighter. On top of that, plus he was the better boxer. And literally, Nate came in with his face. With his face.
So now Stephen A. just said something very important right there, man. Very important. I know I have no experience in the fight game. None whatsoever. I have never been in the ring. I have no desire to get in the ring with anybody because I damn if I'm going to be the next Nate Robinson, right? But even I know you don't lead with your face, bruh. You don't lead with your face. Like that's, man, bruh. Nate Robinson died for about 10 minutes in that ring. Literally, man. Like he literally died. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Rocky IV in that ring. He was Apollo Creed. He even had Apollo Creed's exact pose in the ring when he, if that's what you want to call that. He you know, like when Apollo died in the ring in Rocky IV, that's exactly how Nate Robinson looked, man. It was the worst thing that I ever seen in my life, and that is a lesson for all of us to be. There's a lesson in that for all of us to learn. You know what I'm saying? And that is the lesson. You have to know your limitations, man. You can't be jumping out there putting yourself in situations that you don't know how to handle, man. Because you could end up being the next Nate Robinson, bruh. Don't ever lead into a situation with your face. That's the lesson. Don't ever lead into a situation with your face because you might get your face punched the hell off. You know what I'm saying? Nate Robinson, bro, don't you ever get in the ring again. But now, how about this? The best part, though, I know all of y'all agree because I seen it all over Twitter, bro. Come on, Snoop. Come on, Snoop. Dog, is Snoop not the best novelty act in the game right now? Like Snoop is just like Snoop is like what's his name? Used to play football with the Gap. Strahan. He's Michael Strahan. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. You know what I mean? He's just like found a way to just exist outside of what he was famous for. You know what I'm saying? And show you that no, I got a whole bunch of other things under my belt. He's multifaceted is what he is. The man can sell stuff. The man can host. The man can call fights. But now he was the highlight of this entire event for me. Because truth be told, I would have never paid to see Mike Tyson and Roy Jones get in the ring at this point in their careers. I would have never paid to see that. And yeah, I'm telling on myself, I didn't pay to see it, but I saw it. But I would have never paid to see that. And even though I didn't pay to watch it, I was thoroughly entertained by the event first and foremost. So kudos to them for that. You know, they really threw a good event. The rap I could have done without. But Snoop. Yeah, back to Snoop. Yeah. So Nate's getting knocked out. Snoop, man. Oh my goodness. I wish that video was up. Oh Lord. Oh no, the best part though, Snoop started singing the Precious Lord, take my hand. Dog, Snoop is the best, dude. I'm trying to tell you. I think I was between Snoop and Twitter. I think 2 minutes after the fight, man, I was like in tears and laughter, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I was in tears and laughter. And I'm sure Nate is rethinking that from a PR standpoint, man. Because like I said, he's the kind of dude who, you know, it's never not fathomable that he can't handle anything from an athletic standpoint. But dude got his lunch served to him that night, man, and that was pretty embarrassing, man. I felt really bad for Nate, man, and you know, and after watching Twitter 5 minutes afterwards and all the next day, I'm almost certain, man, he's probably rethinking that from a PR standpoint, man. Like he probably thought it was all good either way until he realized how bad the PR was going for him, man. And well, probably after he got socked and went to sleep, he probably realized it was a bad idea. But yeah, you know, there was just nothing good that came of that except for the fact that that it was for charity. That was the best part of that, Nate. That you did it for charity. So you got knocked out for charity, man. We appreciate you. Whatever that charity is, they appreciate you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And they riding with you forever, man. They're going to be wearing your Knicks jersey. I guarantee. They're going to hang your Knicks jersey in a rafter somewhere for that. You know what I'm saying? So you deserve that, man. And I hope you feeling better, bro, because damn. Yeah. So know your limitations. That's from the Know Your Limitations files, man. So now I'm going to take that and we're going to go to another, what are we going to go to? A video, right? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, I'm going to go from that. We're going to go to another video. I don't even know what this video is. I'm going to just let Lance Reynolds surprise us all. DJ Lance Reynolds back there doing what he does. I'm going to let him tell me when he's ready. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, he's ready. So that means I'm going to disappear. Hold up before I disappear.
Say yeah! Say hell yeah! Yeah!
All right, and I'm out. You enjoy the video.
Say yeah. Say hell yeah. Say yeah. Say hell yeah. Say yeah. Say hell yeah.
I'm a Funkadelic. Don't you wanna be like me? I'm a Funkadelic. Got the groove on lock and only we got the keys. I'm a Funkadelic. Always funkin' in the place to be. I'm a Funkadelic. Break it down for me, y'all. Travel the world, doing my thing for the people, spreading the good vibes, y'all. All out so good that the shit should be illegal, blowing your mind, Lord, with a groove that's known to be lethal. This high I provide is so damn cool that there's known to be no equal. Roll up your trees and feel the breeze. Riding on clouds of smoke. Cleanse these, trying not to choke y'all. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Take your time and free your mind. Don't get left behind. Come and take a ride, y'all. I'm giving you my all in all. So just sit back and relax. Cause I'm a Funkadelic. Don't you wanna be like me? I'm a Funkadelic. Got this funky thing down to a T. I'm a Funkadelic. Y'all got the groove on lock and only we got the keys. I'm a Funkadelic. Break it down for me again. When we groove on. Sounds so funky, if you look, you can see it. Giving you something to move on. The vibe is so alive, you can barely believe it. We've been stagnant for too long. Of that, I'm sure you would be in agreement. Just have to ride on the mothership and be down with a new groove allegiance. And when I pull out this guitar and leave your brain full of maggots, it's all love. Are you ready to leave the madness behind? Whoa, whoa, whoa. And I didn't mean to offend nobody. I just wanted y'all to see that it's more than just music, but it's a way of life. I'm funkin', I'm proud. I'm a Funkadelic. Have mercy. Don't you wanna be like me? I'm a Funkadelic. Got the groove on lock and only we got the keys. I'm a Funkadelic. Have mercy. Always funkin' in the place to be. I'm a Funkadelic. Sing it one more time for me. I'm a Funkadelic. Have mercy. Don't you wanna be like me? I'm a Funkadelic. Lord have mercy. Always funkin' in the place to be. I'm a Funkadelic. Y'all don't hear me? Groove on locking, only we got the keys. I'm a Funkadelic. Break it down for me, y'all. You know I've been doing this for a long time now. Have mercy, in case you didn't know it already. You see, I'm a Funkadelic. Don't you wanna be like me? Say, I'm a Funkadelic. Oh, got the groove on lock and only we got the keys. I'm a Funkadelic. Lord have mercy. And you wanna be like me? I'm a Funkadelic, y'all. Stay right there.
Say yeah! Say hell yeah!
Yes, indeed, man. That was I'm a Funkadelic right there, all the way from Bridgeport Family Productions in Burbank, California. That was from like 2 weeks ago. I dropped that one right there for that was somebody in the comments who was asking me if I consider doing some live shows. That was Jeffrey Wells asked me if I consider doing some live shows, so I figured I would drop that one for you. That way, you would that would answer your question for you. Yeah, I do live shows, man. I sure do live online shows, man. When I can. It's kind of hard getting folks together to do it though in this day and time, man. This old COVID time. Jeffrey Wells asked for an encore. Might have to queue up that Job Time Johnny for him.
Okay.
Yeah. What? I'll tell you what. Before we do that, this is what I wanted to do tonight. You know what? This show went by pretty fast, but I'm gonna extend it just a little bit. What I wanted to do tonight, when I'm on the road, or when I was on the road a lot of people, when they would find out I was from DC, who would know about DC go-go music, they would always kind of ask me things about it. You know what I mean? Like, what's it like? They've heard stories from the go-go and this, that, and the third, right? So for those of you who don't know, DC has go-go music is a staple here in DC, and I mean a staple. Like DC go-go music is more important to people that are from DC, original people from DC. Go-go music is more important than anybody who's selling records on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that matters when some go-go is being played. None of that matters here in DC. So what I wanted to do tonight, I pulled some video from a band, a go-go band here in DC that's one of my favorites. They call themselves the Backyard Band. I love this band because like there's a few different styles of go-go, and when go-go was kind of originated by Chuck Brown, it was more kind of a jazzy kind of a thing. The one thing that I liked, it kind of started to evolve into more of a funky thing. This band right here, the Backyard Band, they have always had a thing with them. And for me, I compare them, they're like the go-go version of Parliament-Funkadelic for me. They're super funky, super talented, and they're cocky about it because they know that they're the dopest in this city, man. They're really dope. You've probably seen their front guy. If you've ever watched The Wire, he played the role of the DC hustler. His name was Slim Charles, big, tall, dark-skinned guy. His name was Slim Charles in this show. He's the lead. He's the front guy for this band, the Backyard Band. So what I'm gonna do is, without further ado, I'm gonna play this little clip from the go-go, from a live backyard show, and I want y'all to see what go-go music, I want y'all to experience what go-go music is from the inside, from inside the go-go. And I'm gonna give y'all the perfect band to put y'all on to what go-go music is, DC. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the backyard band for y'all. This groove that they play, I think this is Skillet. Yeah, this groove that they play is, they call it Skillet. Just check this out, man, and then I want to see what y'all think about it afterwards, man. Let me know when you're ready there, Lance. All right, here we go, man. I'm gonna disappear for a minute. Hold up.
Say yeah. Say hell yeah.
All right, this is Backyard, man. Check this out, Skillet. I'm out. believe, man. So that's DC. That right there, that was Chocolate City before the vanilla suburbs took over. If y'all ever want to know what DC is, because a lot of people don't know much about DC, because DC is a very small city, you know what I mean, and it's very low key, you know what I mean, and not very much popping from out of DC. You know, not too many rappers, and the people that do pop from out of DC that don't do go-go, they usually leave DC. So a lot of people don't know much about DC. What you just saw right there, that is DC culture right there. That is the Backyard Band. If y'all ever want to dive into them a little deeper, did you hear how the percussions kind of, you know, it's very loud. You know, you probably couldn't really hear what was going on the vocals. The vocals are not always that important, especially not at that point, because if you seen the lights were on, so that was probably the end. And everybody was probably trying to wind down, but you know, it's high energy all the time. But the thing with go-go music is the marriage of the percussions. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Backyard is pretty dope, because they have two of the best. They have like the best drummer and percussionist in the go-go business. They're dope. Check them out, man. They got a lot of stuff on YouTube, and they've been at it for years, man. They're OGs in the game now. So check them out. That's Backyard, and that's DC culture for you right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, it's 10 o'clock, man. It's time for P-Funk Radio. It's time for y'all to jump over to P-Funk Radio, man. I don't like stepping on his time, and I want y'all to go check him out tonight. But before, on the way out, what we're going to do for y'all, you got that Jive Time Johnny queued up?
You know it.
All right. Somebody was asking for an encore from that I'm a Funkadelic. Before we get out of here, I want to say thank you to everybody who was in the chats and hanging with me today. At 11 o'clock, 1 hour from now, y'all jump over to the Cyber Hour, man, and I'll be over there with Rico and, you know, acting a fool with them. Thank you, Michelle Clayton, Jeffrey Wells, Patty Kyle, Sonia Murphy. Did I say Michelle Clayton, Brenda Ennis, Rita B, Ron Belton, Dr. Ron. Who did I miss? Blah Blah's up in here. Who else is up in here? Lonnie Holby up in here. James Hemingway. Y'all make sure y'all go past my website, man, and go get that album, man, that New Pandemic, if y'all like the record, man. And then y'all share y'all favorite cuts, man, so the world can hear it. And y'all go smash that donation button, man. Donations not necessary, but are definitely appreciated. I had a good time here with y'all tonight, and I'm just warming up for the Cyber Hour. But I'm going to leave y'all. I'm going to give you the encore, man, from that little clip that you seen of I'm a Funkadelic from Burbank. I got another clip of that's from that show, and I did Jive Time Johnny from my last album. So I'm going to leave y'all with that, and then I'm going to get on out of here and get ready for the Cyber Hour, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend, man, and get prepared for your holiday. Keep your mask on, stay inside, and stay safe, man. I got much love for y'all, and I'll probably see y'all next week. All right? I'll see y'all next week. Y'all be chill, man. I'm going to leave y'all with this Jive Time Johnny, man. Let me know when you ready there, Lance Reynolds. All right. Oh, before we get out of here.
Say yeah! Say hell yeah!
And y'all spread love out there, man. I'll see y'all next week, man. Here we go. Jive Time Johnny, baby. I'm out.
Let me tell you a little story about Johnny. There goes brother Johnny, he's my partner son.
That's Johnny, Job time to Johnny.
He walks around rough and tough cause he swears he is the one.
That's Johnny, Job talking Johnny.
He talks a good game until they call out his name. Big bad lions always coming out tame. There goes brother Johnny, he's my partner son.
That's Johnny, Job time to Johnny.
Look out, Johnny, when there's a real lion in the lane, you're gonna play. What's his name?
That's Johnny, Bob talking
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny, Job time to Johnny.
The lions
lions are out there roaring. Johnny better run.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
He should be carrying on with the kittens. Instead, he got a gun.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
The lions came round when Johnny went downtown. Then tuck tail when he started to frown. There goes brother Johnny, he's my partner son.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
Although brother Johnny thinks he's tough again, there goes the end. What's his name?
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny, Job
Hi, y'all.
Diamond Johnny.
The big bad brother Johnny, he has the lion's claws.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
But deep down, brother Johnny was taught to follow laws.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
So they gathered up the pride, y'all, and by the look in his eyes, y'all, and how did the cards fall? They ate him up, Lipschins and Tim's, y'all. There went brother Johnny, he was my partner's son.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
Farewell, brother Johnny, you thought you were the man. Here comes the band. What's his name, y'all?
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond Johnny.
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny,
Whoa.
Job Diamond
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny, Job
Oh,
Diamond
Johnny's his name.
That's Johnny, Job
Talking about Johnny.
That's Johnny.
Johnny don't be selling the wolf tickets in the street.
That's
You
Johnny.
gon' mess around and get your whole head knocked off your shoulder.
That's Johnny, Job Diamond.
That's Johnny. We call him Job Time Johnny. Talking about Johnny. His name is Johnny. Johnny's his name. 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 Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Johnny's his name.
Johnny was his name. Johnny was his name.
Talking about